Finding rich deposits is just the first step on a long road. Scientists must learn how to extract gas hydrates without harming marine life. Then, the real work begins, converting them into clean energy. Like all fossil fuels, hydrates emit greenhouse gases when burned. Those gases must be trapped before hydrates can power your home. So where are the fuels that we can harvest now? One answer is blowing in the wind. Europe has only one major source of oil and gas, the North Sea. It once supplied 1/10 of the world's oil. Now, no place on Earth is running out of oil faster. But the North Sea holds another kind of energy. Plentiful, renewable, and clean. The power of wind.
When I'm sailing here on a beautiful ship like this, on a day like this is my favorite place to be on the planet. The wind that we feel in the sails now is sufficient to provide electricity to every household in Holland.
Giant wind farms are the fastest growing energy source on Earth. And Huub den Ruygen is the architect of one of the biggest.
This wind farm is very much state-of-the-art. It is the combined effort of a large team of people working for many years to get Holland's first offshore wind farm off the ground.
This monumental feat of engineering begins on dry land. Transporting the turbine blades from the factory requires a military-style operation. Each blade is 140 feet of epoxy and carbon fiber, nearly half the length of a football field.
When I grew up, wind turbines were small machines that you would find in a farmer's backyard and that would supply enough power for the farm. In the late 90s, people were talking about wind turbines of a megawatt. Well, a megawatt of wind power is basically enough to give electricity to hundreds and hundreds of homes. And I thought that was a great concept. That was a vision that inspired me.
To work in one of the world's stormiest seas, the crews need a stable platform. The ship Sea Energy has 4 legs that descend 70 feet to the seabed. It takes a solid rock mooring to lift hundreds of tons of steel.
You're looking at some of the largest wind turbines that are ever being built on the planet.
Nearly 100 feet of the turbine is sunk into bedrock beneath the sea floor. Another 70 feet is underwater. The remaining 210 feet rises to the sky.
You want wind turbines to be big because big is beautiful in this business. It means it's efficient, it's powerful. It means that the turbine is high up in the sky where the wind is strong and the wind is more constant, so the energy is converted more efficiently. That's why wind turbines always have to be very tall.
Maneuvering these giant steel towers in the middle of the ocean is dangerous. So far, there have been no accidents, but one slip and everyone on board could be at risk. Never mind $4 million of custom engineering sent to the bottom of the sea. Because of the risks, they picked a foreman who knows the ocean.
Just try to catch the foundation. It has a lot of swelling at the moment, so the crane, the whole ship is bending. That's why it's dancing a little bit now.
Once the tower is aligned with the foundation, the crew tightens the bolts, all 140. Next, a 20-story climb to attach the turbine. If all goes well, they can assemble the whole thing in 24 hours. On a calm day, the turbines go together like clockwork. But in the North Sea, the weather is fickle.
The Dutch winters can be pretty severe. We can have some high gales. We've had 14-meter waves during the construction phase already, and these turbines have not been harmed.
The North Sea is famed for its fury. But bad weather is why they're here. As warm winds from the Gulf Stream collide with frigid Arctic air, they produce turbulence, winds blowing up to gale force. As the air hits the turbines, it's the same force as several semi-trucks driving into the blades at full power. Inside the generator, wires spin at high speed through a magnetic field. Result: electricity. Each turbine can power 3,000 homes.
They look pretty simple on the outside. Well, they're about as simple as aeroplanes. Inside the jet engine is very, very high tech. Inside these turbines is equally high tech.